Welcome to The Talk. I'm Aaron Scott. This week, my mom talked to Amanda Burt, Chuck McClurg, and Jody McClurg about the United Way of Northwest Georgia's upcoming Facebook Live kickoff. Then she caught up with the haunted librarian, Lisa Miller-Schnurr. So don't go away. We'll kick things off after these messages.
Welcome back to The Talk. Here to discuss the United Way of Northwest Georgia 2020 kickoff are Amanda Burt, President of United Way, and this year's campaign co-chairs, Burt and Jody McClurg. Thanks for coming, guys, or for logging on. How's everyone doing?
Doing great.
Good. Well, I think I'll start with you, Chuck, and Jody. What made you decide to get involved with United Way and this kickoff?
Well, Connie, first of all, I appreciate you having us on today. And I think, it's been a journey for me. I moved back. I grew up here in Dalton, Georgia, born and raised, and for work, I had left town, and I came back in 1996 for the first time. And through work at Shaw Industries, I got involved over the last 24 years on and off on different cabinets as asked. And most of that's been on the fundraising side. But through that journey, you really see the impact that United Way makes in our local community and the importance of giving back. And, just ultimately to have a strong community and a strong business in the local community. I think is very fundamental that we take care of our associates through giving back, and it's really fundamental to have a thriving business environment and business in the local community. It's really difficult to do that, to have a thriving business in a community that isn't thriving. So I think it's important for all of us to do our part in giving back to make the overall community strong.
Absolutely. And Jody, can you tell us about the virtual race? I know it's a challenge this year.
This year, nothing is like we ever expected it to be. So everybody knows we used to have the regular trike race downtown. It was so much fun and so exciting. This year, we're having to do a virtual trike race. So they're changing it up a little bit. I think it's going to still be very exciting. It'll be on September the 15th at 6 p.m. We're going to do a Facebook Live, and Chuck's going to tell us a little bit about what the virtual trike race is going to look like. But we hope that everybody will join in on that Facebook Live at 6 p.m. And so we can tell everything about the fundraising goal and how the trike race is going to work.
And you're going to announce your goal, the number, on that day, correct?
Yeah, okay. We'll announce the goal on the 15th.
So now last year, Amanda, the kickoff, the campaign was successful.
Yes, it was. And, every year our community steps up, and you've got people like Chuck and Jody who will answer the call when you ask them to lead an important thing like the United Way campaign. And I think that's the truth in our community. That legacy of success that we've had is just something that our community expects and always steps up and rises to the occasion. And we've had some interesting challenges this year, staying connected with our community, continuing to educate people as more and more people have gone virtual. So you have a little virtual fatigue also at times to overcome. And I think we just want people to know that we've been here and we've been continuing to work. We did establish a COVID relief fund, and we raised approximately $100,000 and given out about $80,000 in additional resources beyond the normal allocations to some of our community partners that had specific needs related to COVID. So we're here, we are serving, and we just want to have as much fun and excitement around the campaign as we can have. And so our team here and with our wonderful volunteers put together something that we think is going to be unique and is also going to be fun and will also allow us to share that goal with the community.
That is so cool. I've always said to you, I love what you guys do. Chuck, tell us, if you will, how this virtual campaign is going to work. What's it going to be? What's going to happen?
Absolutely. And again, due to the COVID-19 and the environment we're all facing, we cannot have our normal physical trike race, which is always been in the community to build excitement leading up to this September 15th kickoff that Jody spoke about. So this year we are going to do it a little differently. It will be virtual. We want to have fun and still build up to that September 15th launch. So the virtual trike race this year will begin on August 31st and run through September 11th. And so how we compete, not having a physical race, will be a little different this year. We will still have some competition amongst the companies. And again, we have usually 15, 20 companies participate in this trike race, and we have a good slate of companies already signed up for this year's virtual event. But we're going to have virtual tasks, and certainly the companies do not have to hit every task. Many of these they can do in their office, or they may have to go around town and visit some of the agencies and learn about the United Way. So again, we're trying to make it fun, still integrate what United Way really stands for and how the money goes to impact the local community. And I think that that's the biggest thing, is really trying to educate individuals and get people really aware of the need in the community. And this year, given the environment, the need's never been greater. Given what we're facing. And as Amanda touched on, these agencies are still going out and providing services, and the services are at a high level due to the environment. So I think that it's really incumbent upon us this year to have a strong campaign and try to do everything we can to drive participation and get the community involved so that the agencies that depend on United Way and the resources that we can be here for them.
So for example, what would the task be? Maybe 15 push-ups or something like that, or do you have something else in mind?
Well, I mean, it could be anything. We're going to have different tasks, and it may be go by an agency and pick up information. We can't do big tours, so it's going to be different, and we're vetting out what different agencies, what those tasks would be. We're certainly going to ask each participating company to trick out their trike so that we can have some competition around that. So it's going to be a variety. We will have 2 winners this year. Last year, the coveted trophy was awarded to Dorset Industries. So we still want to create a competitive environment, and in the different tasks, we'll have different point levels. But we will have 2 winners. We'll have an overall winner with the most points received, which will receive the trike trophy itself. And then we'll have a winner of the Trick Your Trike community poll. So and part of this and getting the community involved, we would ask that everybody follow United Way of Northwest Georgia at United Way NWGA on all the social media platforms, so that they can go out and vote throughout this campaign, call it from, again, from August 31st through September 11th. They can go out and see the different companies trike and vote on which one they think is the best.
That sounds fun. It really does sound like fun.
You know, fun, get some competition going, but also educate along the way through the different tasks.
Okay, and just one more time, Jody, what are the dates?
Well, the actual kickoff is September the 15th, and then the virtual race will run from August 31st through September the 11th. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. They've worked really hard and come up with some really creative, exciting things to do during the virtual race, and we can't wait to announce the campaign goal on the 15th. And it's going to be different, but it's going to be great.
Absolutely. And Amanda, you get the last word. What would you like to tell everyone before we log off?
Well, I think that, our community is a competitive community as well as a giving community. And so we've tried to create that sense of competition, and the coveted trike race trophy is a big thing to get and to, showcase within your company. So I think this year, get the community involved, vote, look at your favorite trikes, vote, share United Way information on your social media. And I think it's just going to be a unique way and a fun way. So we want the whole community involved.
Sounds really good. I know I'm going to get involved.
Good.
And thank you all for all you do. And the rest of you, we'll be right back.